Good evening, friends. I am CV Sharma, and here I am back with another video of a little bit of theory on units and dimensions. Today, we discuss something related to SI units. So, what are these SI units? We'll see. In 1971, an international organization, CGPM, that is General Conference on Weight and Measure, decided the standard units which are internationally accepted. These units are called SI units and International System of Units. So this is the funda behind, this is what happened earlier. Okay, and now let us move on. This is later for the completeness sake. I am explaining all these things. This may be a little bit boring for you, but still we'll continue this. So here length is measured in meter and the symbol is meter m. The meter is the length of the path traveled by light in vacuum during a time interval of 1 by 299 780 792 458 of a second. That was done in about 1983. So this is the definition of meter. So it may be that sometimes I see in the NEET examinations, these kind of definitions are also coming in the examinations. Okay, so let us go for the next one. Mass is measured in kilogram, that is kg. The kilogram is equal to the mass of international prototype of the kilogram, a platinum indium alloy cylinder kept at International Bureau of Weights and Measures at Sevres near Paris, France, 1889. So this is how we define the kilogram. Okay, this can be like questions in your board, not board, especially they cannot be asked in the board. Like these questions can come in your NEET examination. That's what I did. Like definitions wise, they can question you. This is like a deep into the basics, and just have to listen to this. And then you don't. I don't think you have to write any notes. These things are available in any standard textbook. So that is what I want to tell you. And time is measured in seconds. And yes, the second is the duration of 91928 periods of radiation corresponding to the transition between two hyperfine levels of the ground state cesium-133 atom. Okay, this is what the definition of a second. So next, electric current, that is measured in ampere. The ampere is the constant current which, if maintained between two straight parallel conductors of infinite length of negligible circular cross section and placed 1 meter apart in vacuum, would produce between these conductors a force is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of -7 Newton per meter of length. So that is the definition of ampere. Next, thermodynamic temperature Kelvin K. So that is temperature. Okay, the Kelvin is the fraction of 1 by 273.16 of the thermodynamic temperature of the triple point of water. So these are the definitions up to now. And next is we are going to see the amount of a substance, that is measured in mole. And the mole is the amount of substance of a system which contains as many elementary entities as there are atoms in 0.1012 kilogram of carbon 12. With respect to carbon 12 only, the mole is decided. And luminous intensity, which is measured in candela CD, the candela is the luminous intensity in a given direction of a source that emits monochromatic radiation of frequency 540 into 10 power 12 hertz, and that has a radiant intensity of a direction 1 by 1683 watt per steradian. So these are the definitions by which up to now we have discussed. And let's move on to the next slide. And then we'll see more definitions. And after this, we have two supplementary units were also defined, which is the plane angle, that is the having the units of radian. So, but that doesn't that will not carry any dimensions, and solid angle that has the unit of steradian. And there are other classifications. There are other classifications basically. So, what are the other classifications? If a quantity involves only length, then mass and time, the quantity is in mechanics, and its unit can be written in MKS or CGS or FPS system. So these are the other classifications. And now MKS system, that is meter kg second, CGS means centimeter gram second, and FPS system is foot pound second. So this is the classification which is given. Now let us move on. For MKS system, in this system, length, mass, and time are expressed in meter, kg, and second respectively. It comes under SI unit of system. And CGS is in this system, length, mass, and time are expressed in centimeter, gram, and second respectively. FPS means length, mass, and time are expressed in foot, pound, and second respectively. So I hope it is clear. Now the next one is something about SI units of the derived quantities. So that is like velocity is displacement by time, that is meter by second, meter per second. And acceleration is change in velocity divided by time, meter per second divided by second, that is meter by second square. Okay. And our momentum is mass, product of mass and velocity, that is kg meter second inverse. So these are some of the quantities. It's not that you don't know about these things. I'm just for the completion of sake, I am doing this particular thing. But especially speaking, I am interested in solving the problems. But I would like to give the theory also, so that I'm just for completion's sake, I'm giving this particular thing. Okay. You can express in the comment section, sir, we don't need the theory, just solve the problems, that is sufficient. So I will go accordingly. That's not an issue. So the here we go that force is equal to mass into acceleration, and then what are the units of force, that is kg meter second power -2, that is called Newton. Okay, and the work done is force into displacement, so that is Newton into meter, that is called joule. Okay, and then power is work done by time, joule per second is what you get, that is called watt. Watt is joule second inverse, very important. Okay, Newton into meter is actually joules. So this is what you have to learn from here. Now let's quickly move on to the next part. So what are the units of the gravitational constant? This is what we have to see now, very important. And now here the force between two masses, m1 and m2 point masses, is given by the formula g m1 m2 by r square. And you have the force that kg into meter by second square, that is force. And again g into kg divided by meter square. So the units of g is meter cube divided by kg into second square. So these are the units of the gravitational constant. So let's move on further. Next. Always you can pause the video and then you can note. That should not be any problem for you. And what are the units of specific heat capacity? Some of the important quantities are being discussed over here. What is the unit of specific heat capacity? And then Q is equal to MST is the basic equation to find the heat, and mass into specific heat into delta T. We need to find the units of specific heat. So mass here, Q is energy, that is heat energy in joules. Heat is the form of transmit of, is the way of, heat is the way where the energy gets transported. So that is a transit of energy. So that is joules. Mass is in kg, and then specific heat units we have to find, and temperature is in Kelvin, and units of specific heat would become joule per kg per Kelvin. So in fact, I like to write like joule kg inverse Kelvin inverse. In whichever the way you write doesn't matter, but I prefer this one, Joule kg inverse and Kelvin inverse. Now let us move on to the next part. So that is unit of mu naught, which is called magnetic permeability. And so it is mu naught. To derive the mu naught, we were given a force per unit length between two long straight parallel wires is given by the formula mu naught by 4 pi I1 I2 by r square, that is F by L. So that is F is Newton per meter, mu naught by 4 pi is a dimensionless number. So the current is measured in ampere into ampere divided by meter square. So you get the units of mu naught as Newton meter by ampere square. So I hope it's clear. And then let us move on to the next one. So this is the powers of 10. It's expressed over here. That is, so here it's clearly written 10 power 18 is exa, and then 10 power 15 is peta, 10 power 12 is tera, and 10 power 9 is giga, and 10 power 6 is mega. 10 power 3 is kilo, 10 square is hector, and then 10 power 1 is deca, and 10 power minus 1 is about deci, and then 10 power minus 2 is centi, 10 power minus 3 is milli, 10 power minus 6 is micro, 10 power minus 9 is 9 nano, minus 12 is pico, and then 10 power minus 15 is femto, and 10 power minus 18 is atto. So these are the quantities. What are the powers of 10, and this powers of 10 how they are named. So this is the naming for the powers of 10. And now with that, we are almost reaching the conclusion of this particular chapter. So this is the next one. This is a very simple question what we have. Convert all in meters. So 5 micrometer, 3 kilometer, 20 millimeter, 73 picometers, 1.5 nanometer. It's very easy question. 5 micrometer is 5 into 10 power minus 6 meter. 3 kilometer is 3 into 10 power 3 meter. 20 millimeter. Millimeter is 10 power minus 3 meter. So that is the quantities. If you substitute this, this is a pretty straightforward question. I hope I need not discuss much on this question. If you still any doubts persist on this, you can always return back to me. So at this point, I conclude this lecture, and further we meet with some different problems. And thank you all. Thanks for watching the video.